Gdansk is the place where World War II started. This is where it all kicked off. Welcome to a new adventure, new destination. This time we are in Gdansk, Poland. I'm in the hostel room. And this time I thought I'd spice it up a little bit. It's Friday today, here till Sunday, and I've decided I'm going to challenge myself and set myself a £50 limit for the 3 days. It's probably be a two-part video, so be sure to subscribe, give you a little thumbs up if you do enjoy this. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if you think I can keep within that budget. But yeah, this hostel room, I am here on my own, which is actually pretty cool. I haven't had a hostel room to myself yet, and I always feel a little bit guilty when I go out for sunrises. I set my alarm ridiculously early, so I always end up feeling a bit bad about the people who are trying to sleep. But yeah, I leave the UK, and this hostel is a world hostel. Well, it's called World Hostel in Gdansk, and every room is a different capital city around the world. And I live in the UK, and typically, get caught up in a cable. Typically, they put me in the London room. I had a little joke with my mate before I came out saying, what's the chances that I'll get put in the London room when I get here? And that is exactly what's happened. I'm in the London room. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this adventure started. First things first, I'm going to go find a coffee and some food because I'm absolutely starving. But yeah, let's start this adventure in Gdansk. Gdansk is known as the most beautifulest city in Poland. I've been to Poland before, but I went to Krakow, so completely different area. Really enjoyed that, so I'm really excited to explore this city and what it has to offer. First spend of the trip, a little cappuccino. I think it was £2.54. Let me just double check. £2.58. So if I can, I'll put it up in the corner to keep tabs on how much we're spending. But yeah, £2.58 or £50 for this trip. It's going well. Beautiful weather we're having. It's a little bit drizzly. I was hoping to put the drone up, but we'll see how the weather pans out for the rest of the day. But yeah, right behind me there is Neptune Fountain, which is one of the most recognisable landmarks here in Gdansk. And there's an old legendary story that people used to throw gold coins in the fountain, and in the end Neptune would get so angry that his fountain would be cluttered with these gold coins because people used to think that it'd bring you good luck. But Neptune got really angry at people throwing in gold coins, so what he done was he turned the water in the fountain into vodka and broke down these gold coins into little tiny pieces, which is, if you've been to Gdansk, they have a vodka called Goldwasser, I think how you pronounce it, which is vodka with little gold flakes inside, and the legend has it that that is down to Neptune himself creating the Goldwasser. So, second purchase of the trip. Got myself a little pizza, panini, and a bottle of Coke and some chocolate, which came to like £3.40. So the total tally as it stands is £5.98 if my maths is correct. But yeah, see what this is like. Very good. Not bad. So, little fact for you. Gdansk is the place where World War II started. This is where it all kicked off. And before the war, Gdansk was in German territory under the name of Danzig. And there's quite a long history over hundreds of years with this city and who it belonged to. Mainly between the Germans and the Polish. But there were other cases of where Gdansk was part of the Prussian Empire. And if I'm correct in saying, I think about 90% of the city centre was just decimated during the war. So everything we see, majority of the things we see are under 100 years old, but there are still a few buildings that are over 100 years old, 500 years old, and we are going to check one of them out now. So let's go. So behind me, St Mary's Cathedral, and it is the largest brick cathedral in Europe, and it can hold 25,000 people. That is just insane. It was completed in 1503, I believe, so probably one of the oldest buildings in Gdansk, and apparently the views at the top are absolutely phenomenal. So let's go up the top. I'm in two minds about going today or tomorrow, but let's just go today. Why not? Let's see what these views are like. Apparently there's 403 steps to the top, and my fitness ain't up to scratch, so I'll probably be dead by the time it gets to the top, but let's go. It's only been like 20 steps, 383 to go. This is crazy. Literally inside, it just looks like a big construction path, but it's knackering. It's a bit dark, apologies for that, but it's a good calf burner, I would say. Good workout for your legs, but this is just insane. was a workout and a half, 806 steps in total, but the views at the top are very rewarding, although as you could probably tell, very foggy at the top, so still incredible. I'm sure on a clear day it'll be even better. Plan now, I don't really know. I might go and find some food, maybe some pierogi. As last time I was in Poland, in Krakow, had some pierogi, and that was absolutely amazing. And they do it over in the UK, to be fair. So yeah, I'm quite eager to find some pierogi, but just gonna go for a little wander now and see where it takes us. Tell you what, I am gonna sleep well tonight, but yeah, first impressions of Gdansk. I like it. Is it the most beautifulest in Europe? That is the question. Let me know what you think. Is Gdansk the most beautiful city in Poland, not Europe? I think, from what I've seen so far, it's a very high contender. Just all the beautiful facades, the buildings, it's just so colourful and vibrant. It's a shame it's a little bit rainy, but yeah, just them buildings, from what I've seen so far, is just beautiful, very beautiful. I forgot to add in that going up the tower cost £3, so that takes the total to £9.98, I think. I don't really know, I'll put it up in the corner just to keep track of it, but I'm rubbish at remembering things, especially when it's been a long day. But yeah, I think we're at £9.98, just below £10, which not a bad start considering I've been here for 6 hours, I think. Not bad. Right, dinner over and done with. I got myself some pierogi and some potatoes, but that was a nightmare. Ended up waiting more or less 2 hours after I initially sat down for my food, and subsequently it's dark. I did have a little wander around, did a little bit of night photography, which is pretty cool, but dinner came to £9.05, I think, which tallies up the total for today at £18.05. So not a bad start, but we haven't even had a full day yet, and we've spent 18, so we will see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, I'm heading back to the hostel now, going to get myself an early night, because past 48 hours for me have just been absolutely chaotic. I was shooting a wedding yesterday, didn't get home until 11 o'clock last night, and then I had to pack to come here, got into bed at 12, and then was up again at 5 to catch my flight. But yeah, gonna head back to the hostel, chill for a little bit, get a shower, get some shut-eye, and we'll pick it up bright and early. We're going for a sunrise tomorrow. It's quite busy out on the main streets, so gonna go out for sunrise, hopefully get beautiful photos of the city when everyone is still asleep. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, first day in Gdansk, give us a little thumbs up, and please consider subscribing, because it does help out. And if you haven't already, make your predictions down below. Can I budget this trip on £50 or not? Let me know, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Peace out.